Good morning, everyone. I hope all is well. It's a gorgeous and beautiful Saturday morning. I wanted to show you guys this Outdrive jack that we've built out of parts from Harbor Freight and some wood from Home Depot. So this is the Outdrive jack. If you can see, I'm not sure, Christian, how close are you? Are you pretty close? No, yeah, no, get it a little bit wider.
Okay, well, I'm Christian. I am the cameraman.
Okay, that's my
I
son.
am his son.
Yes, he's the professional here. So if you notice that that this jack is actually from Harbor Freight, and it's an ATV lawnmower jack. Christian, go swing over here. It's an ATV lawnmower jack, and I got this for less than $99. It's well, I had one of those 20% coupons, and I think it's regularly $100. So I got it for $80, and these two pieces of wood that make up the fork in to lift the Outdrive is our redwood pieces, 2x6s, and I cut them. I cut them just enough so I can get the Outdrive onto the transom, and let's see here. And down here we have also a dolly from Harbor Freight, but I didn't buy this. This is actually my neighbor's, so essentially it's free. But all in all, go ahead and give me a wider shot here. So all in all, the whole setup, pretty easy to do. Was relatively inexpensive. What I did was the wheel, this part right here is actually what holds the wheels on an ATV or a lawnmower jack. I flipped it around and I put it on different sides, and then I used these U-bolts. If you look down here, these U-bolts to keep these two forks. Go slow, Christian. You gotta pan slowly. The U-bolts here to keep this in place, so that way it keeps these two pieces of wood, this side and that side, from lifting off. The setup's pretty good. It's actually helped me a lot. This is the second time I've used it. The first time it was pretty easy. The second time around, super simple. What I plan to do is I'm going to Christian over here. What I plan to do is cut these two pieces of wood here and this bar. Just pan out a little bit, Christian, so they can see. I plan to cut these two and this right here, so that way it's easy for this lower unit to slide in. Right now I have to kind of finagle it to lift it in and put it on top of the dolly, but what I plan to do is cut this piece, put another piece of wood framing here, down here, across here, like a little cross member, and then this will be truly clear. And then I'll use U-bolts similar to these. These U-bolts right here, similar to these, to keep the frame in place. And I've already bought an extra. Dolly for this. So yeah. Again, all in all, very cheap to build, and very affordable. I was thinking about buying the one off of eBay. A gentleman sells them for $200, but then the cost for shipping would be another $100 for it, but it's going to be like $300, which I found it very expensive. I figured I'd try to find a way to build one myself, and I did get some ideas on how to build it, and the final product is this. But again, I should say the final product would be, this is going to be cut with this, and then there's going to be a cross member frame right there to hold the dolly together and this frame, so it'll just be one permanent unit. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this particular setup. If you do, send me a like. And here's my boat. I just wanted to show it off. This is the Morning Star. Both my kids love it. She's been a great boat. We've only had her for less than a year.
It's really fun to ride on.
Yeah.
When it's going really fast.
That's right. So once we put everything together, I'm going to get it back on the water. Essentially, what I've done right now. This is the second time I've taken this apart, because the first time I've had to replace a bellow that wasn't replaced before by some service people that I'm not gonna say who, but I paid them some good money to check everything on the Outdrive, only to find out that they didn't replace the bellow because they felt that it was still good. It failed after like a month and a half. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna do the work myself and get that replaced, which I did. So right here's the new bellow. And the second time I've done this work is now I've replaced the gimbal bearing, and now there's the gimbal bearing right there. So now I'm putting everything back together, and planning to use my homemade Outdrive lift. And also I would have to also say that you could use this for an outboard as well, the lift, so to remove your lower unit. So I don't think it'll take much to modify. But yeah, I think we're all good here. But thank you for seeing my video. Take it easy.